Hello, let's do September goals wrap up. I have read my journal, scanned through my journal to try and buck myself up. I do find it actually bucks myself up to actually kind of go back and go, oh, okay, I did do some things in September. It wasn't all just me wasting my time and being blah. It's like that's just kind of something that I put over top of that. The objective thing is, no, you got stuff done. So number one was time with Ja, weekend activity with Ja. We went to a couple of movies. We went to Misery and the Dead Zone in September, with Kim, which was fun to do. Chatting at breakfast, continuing to try and support Ja in her search for work. Come up with what to do when going to the hospital sheet. Did not do anything on that. Include Ja in any updates of shame work and exploring roots of cybering. Didn't really get in there, no, but we're maybe not in that correct emotional space, either of us. That didn't come up too much this month. I'll talk about that later. Number three, I went for daily walks with the dogs and Jackie when my back was allowing it. Number four, early to bed, 12:45, early to rise, 7:45, nap daily. Yes, doing that stuff. Number five, mindful calorie intake. Still struggle with that. I keep on buying chips and then eating them for a snack at night. Am I powerless in this dynamic? No, but I definitely do that. Number six, phone and earbud hygiene. Yeah, continuing to keep the phone in here, earbuds. I should leave in here. I think I've taken them. I did take them in one or two times, just the earbuds, which is like. It's like I put my head on the pillow and it's like within 5 minutes I'm asleep anyway, so I should stop doing that. Number seven, work on time with stopping at now 2:10, which I think has been better for me of being able to kind of get myself out and away and be at work generally on time. Number eight, be flexible and accepting at work, adjusting to new workers. Keep that in mind for tonight, where my new 6 to 10 person will be actually taking over and will probably need support, and that is completely fine. They are still learning the job, and I should not if I feel frustration, that's my own bullshit, not theirs. So yes, I'm doing that. Be flexible, try and bring fun and lightness to my aspect at work. Make it a pleasant place to be. Number nine is my daily physio exercises and core strength exercises, the F&T marks and the core and pelvis hips exercises from Black. And putting stretching back on the routine. I've done a little bit of stretching on the routine, and I should actually get it back more into my routine because it is helpful, and I'm feeling a little bit stiff at the moment, so that's something to definitely to think about. Daily to-do check things. I have not done that. I have not done that. I think that's something that I do need to get back into. I say that, but I'll try and get back into it in October, and I need to assess whether it's just something that's just I can, or I need a week one that I get like, okay, here's the stuff to do during the week. I'm feeling a day one is the only the actual thing. Number 11, public channel. I don't think I've done Bupkis on my public channel. I would like to get some reviews done of books, talk about books, and maybe they'll go on the public channel. Number 12 is the Reading Goals 1901 project, which I am indeed continuing. I finished Pax Britannica by Jan Morris, which is one of the books I want to review. That was a really well-written book from 1968 from a very British point of view. So it's a good book to engage with and think about, because it really affects how my modern day world in Canada is today, and how much, even though I reject out of it, I probably still carry around, and it's not the greatest stuff to carry around. So yes, continuing to read out Kipling, Many Inventions, which is continuing to be challenging. Kipling. I did make a review of Niles. I don't know if I published it, or I don't know what I did with that review of Niles. That's something to check and see where I am, where I am with that, because I think I did try and do another review of that, and I don't know how it went. I can't remember at the moment. That got dropped. Writing projects, continuing to write and writing, daily writing and editing, which I did do. Continuing to read LE and continuing to comment, building up a presence on there. Continue to edit and publish Fan, which I actually did. I did. Didn't get it done by the 12th, but I did get it done. And I've got some other stuff that I can go back and I can edit. I am working on a news story at the same time, but yeah, kind of continue to kind of niggle away at stuff and try and get things completed would be great. And maybe finish what I'm writing and then just go back and say, oh, let's try and, now that this thing sat for a little while, let's take a look at it, and I can make an assessment of whether I want to polish it up or if it's just better in the bin. Number 14 is daily journal keeping, trying to keep making sure I do the morning entry, because between the night entry really sucks. I did review all of the entries before the end, before I did this video, which is great. I was trying to use Wednesday or someday as a diary of a sex fiend, my thing of my compulsive behavior, my sexualized behavior, my son's shame comes under that, and I did use it for once or twice entries in the week, and that was actually useful. Doing signing every day, which I continued. Outside garden tasks. Just before maybe one of the reasons I'm still a little achy is that I got the lawn mowed. I whacked down the front bed there. 2 big jobs that needed to get done. We're continuing to kind of have interactions with the gardener, we've taken over, Ja and myself, and I kind of liaised with her at the beginning of the last one. Oh, aren't I fancy with my words? I chatted with her and said, like, we'd like to get this done and this done at the beginning. So I did that. So that was good. So it's all on Ja. Number 18 is vocal improvements. There were no videos. There maybe was some book reviews that I'll have to take a look through. I think I may have done it. I think I did an anxiety video. Yes, I did do an anxiety video, which got a disturbing number of views on it, like 17 views, which is just like, oh, crap. Maybe I should have privated it, but I didn't. Vocal exercise video, vocal exercises daily. I'm going to do that after I've done this. I did not review the theme. I haven't reviewed my themes yet. I will review them. I will look at them, just look at them before I prep my October goals. Number 20 is house tidy or clean. Not as much done with that this month. I had a back issue, but it was a briefer back issue this month. But it was like, okay, just trying to gently keep myself going and not fuck myself up. Yeah, I need to do my exercise. I need to do my back exercises so I don't get fucked up. Yeah, the Diary of Sex Fiend I have folded back into as a kind of once a week thing in my journal. I've got Open to Shame for mindfulness of temptations and cycling libido and cybering. A journal has been helpful and continues to be helpful with that. Just noting that in my journal and talking about it is helpful. Number 22 again is supporting and checking with Jean, continuing challenges, working on her on anxiety and counseling and helping her to transition to another job, making home a good place to work and live in, and create art, making lunches on time. And yeah, I've kind of offered help with her office. She's in a tough spot at the moment, so she'll use me when I'll be there for her to use when we do it. So I had my themes where my priorities were getting my doing themes as a general guide. I did do those at the beginning of the month, and yeah, they continue to be helpful. So I will review them before I make my October ones. Writing, working towards publishing under my new handle at LE, which I've done. Mindful of the bad habits as MD, which I've also avoided. I'm presenting more as a genuine self, so I'm not particularly that interesting to anyone else on LE as a result, because I'm being myself. Sad but true, and slightly That helps protect me from my worst impulses. Booktube reviews. Yeah, getting back in the rhythm. I don't know if there's by getting back in the rhythm, but I will try. I really enjoy just sitting in front of this camera and chatting about books. So doing that, but also I enjoy other things that I do. So like writing. Java support, definitely top of the list. To-do list. Yeah, I will try and get back into that. Make a list the night beforehand and keep it going. Evening snack, minimize. Small plates. Small plate. Try with a small plate, not a travesty of a small plate. And then prioritize, complete, and move on, which is definitely a good idea. I prioritized making this wrap-up video today, which is hooray. Okay. That is my September goals wrap-up. I'm feeling a little tired today. But yeah, do some exercises, do a little bit of writing, and then go have a nap. And onward. Okay, more videos later.